that's there. So we'll see this time around if they make the adaptation. Zask being removed once again. Um, Pretty standard, I would say, between the Singapore scene. Lancelot is the next one there as well.
I would like to see the adaptation of Aurora into Louvre's lineup, but again, they will have to take care of their upcoming picks. Or IDNS again, they might choose Diggy to run with the counter against Aurora's crowd control ultimate. Maybe perhaps they can get Diggy on board and Aurora in the same team, then
But
they will achieve something.
we also haven't really seen the Diggy pick specifically
Yeah,
come
correct.
through. So I wonder if, okay, Helcott.
Alright.
Now that Helcott is removed, how will Louvre respond to this? Okay, so prediction on the first pick of IDNS SG side would be, drumroll.
Harley.
Okay, we will see if Harley will be there, and I think WQXD will be very happy to pick out Harley as that first pick. He has had phenomenal games on it, some jaw-dropping performances on it as well. But Louvre SG says, no, there is not going to be any Harley this time around. It looks like it's going to be a very quick Kagura pick in the end. So, unfortunately, KBC Sensei, you shall not be buying 40 numbers today because your predictions are off.
Exactly. Say no to gambling, actually.
Well, in this case, Fanny is open. Might Fanny be there?
Louvre's Fanny so far decent, but not up to par. And they're going to take Jaw Hit instead. So it's going to be a hovering of Arkai and Jaw Hit. Nope, they're going to change to Hayabusa and they will lock down Hayabusa and Arkai.
Alright, so Hayabusa was banned in the first game. This time it's coming out there. We have two questions. That's there. Where's Peachism? Peachism will be back tomorrow.
Correct.
Not to worry.
I won't be here, so she can take my place with Justin.
She will be cosplaying. Haha.
Aha, interesting. Looking forward to see that live stream. PM. And of course, again, we're going back to the drafts. IDNS will choose the double tank setup.
Well, I mean, it's no surprise that we're going to see Belmont that's there. We also see multiple people asking for Zilong. Wahyu Pranta is saying Skyway Zilong. Let's see whether they do decide to do this. Angela is a new adaptation. I'm guessing Angel's going to be playing that. I don't know about that. Well, I understand Carrie is being picked to counter Grok and Belmont that's there.
Yeah, bring that irritor down. LY4 irritor.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, baby. It's gonna be deadly. It's gonna be fun. Lock it down, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna have a game soon. Yep.
Okay, so
oh no, it's still hovering.
I would say very standard lineup coming in from IDNS.
Standard but deadly. You have to admit that.
It's standard and it's been working for them already so far.
Correct.
Like they make a few adaptations going there. Fanny makes her appearance this time around, and that is a very, very scattered draft.
Louvre's draft thing is
because the question I have is who does Angela pop into?
I want to say Fanny, but I don't really want to say as well because you have Hayabusa who kind of needs that support. But
you see, the thing is, like, you want to position yourself in a way where you aren't really jumping around, because if you're Angela and you jump into Hayabusa, who then uses his ultimate, or Fanny dashes out, you're so far away from the team to be assisting. So you want to have a fighter that's in the front, you know, Hilda, Johnson, Hylos, that is with the team that's there. This time around, you're not really seeing that. Do you jump into Carrie?
No. Do you even jump to Arkai when he's using his ultimate? So.
It is a bit difficult in that sense to see how Angela would specifically fit into the meta. Maybe they've discovered something which we can't really think about, but in my game so far, I haven't really seen that. Blue side, we are now into game. IDNS SG will be taking that south side, and on the northern side in red, it is going to be Louvre SG. Turtle friend is going to be on the lovely bottom side, so
I don't really like it.
So KBC,
I'm still going with North.
You're still going with North.
North for the win. We rule the North. All those puns coming out from my mind.
C2 Young are saying Louvre will win this round.
Ooh.
They need your support, and we like to see it happen. We are going to see the invade come through. Mr. V already going to come throughout. It does remove the first one. Irrital is there as well. 4 members will be there. Who will get the buff? The buff goes over to WQXD. Kagura gets it.
And you know what's scary about IDNS lineup is that their heroes are all very productive crowd control heroes. So if there are multiple opponents from Louvre trying to challenge them for a certain objective, they will be a bit of a trouble and a hot soup, because that's where the damage is coming from. Crowd control, having initiations, disabling methods, and a lot of damage output from their respective heroes.
I think also the setup of IDNS SG here is really commendable. You have Belmont up in the top that can deal with Fanny. We know that Jason is such a strong player that's over there. Hong goes in, Hong steals away the Hermit Crab and that gold buff in the end. So fantastic job done there. That will set IDNS SG, a little bit behind in terms of what they can do, especially within the mid lane now where he is going to be controlling it. Louvre needs to be cautious about this. There's Royal Z1 is going up against that Belmont and already being such a boss.
Such a boss.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
You see the itemization, everyone is just collecting their basic hero kits.
Looking at Belmont, he's just going for shoes first.
He wants to get the speed to kill off people.
Yeah, just being able to chase out, especially dealing with the Fanny that's over there, gets the extra bit of health. Lots of mobility across the board that's there. And we see Fanny already going for the damage, Kagura as well. Akai gets locked out here by the wall, will be able to jump to safety. 4 members were there. Potentially could have spelled disaster. We are going to see that in that mid lane, it is now being pushed, but looks like the call for Turtle does get summoned. They are starting it off. They should have more than enough damage with 3 of the members that is here, but can a potential still come in? Really good positioning, staying as far away as possible, just barely at the edge of it, and then calling in for this good wall to separate them in a way. WQXD almost gets brought down. Is within Turtle range, does almost get removed. Will not be able to get it. Kagura gets 2 kills in the end. Angel flickers away, as well as CZ. The chase is on. Grog goes in and yes, the wall is fantastic. CZ now is trapped up away. We are going to see as well that Sync playing Rafaela does remove it. Johnson moves all the way in the end there. Why were the map awareness and the ability to rotate so good, coming out 4-0 at this point?
And this is where IDNS has been dangerous again in their area of playing field. You have that crowd control, you have that multiple multiple team fights, which kind of be an advantage. So if Louvre were to steal that turtle, they had to do 2 things. First, get the steal from the turtle. Next, run away from the team fight, because in that particular position, Team IDNS is just so dominant in terms of team fight if you want to initiate it. So sadly, they got the turtle, but they just fall apart.
We are going to see it. The knockup does come through in the end here. The damage is good. Akai is spinning to try to push the team away. Will manage to do this. We are going to see that Louvre gets 1 kill in the end. Now CZ is going to go down as well. LY4 is leaping away to safety. Angela this time around did jump into carry and did award them with the 2 heals that's there.
It's a bit of an overcommitment from IDNS, but yeah, it's also a good play.
It was a very good punish coming back.
Correct.
Akai definitely was in the front spinning away. That was great for them.
Oh, there's more blood to fear for as Louvre is hunting and gunning down most of the players of IDNS. They want to kill off LY4. Will LY4 fall? Yes, he does. To the hands of the tank. Killer carry. Unfortunately, Kagura will spin the umbrella onto carry with a double kill onto Akai as well. Interesting. Louvre will have to run away for their dear lives. Oh my goodness. Angela, you're going down to the programming area perhaps? Sadly, but surely.
And WQXD playing the superior mage over there will manage to secure it. It looks like they potentially want to go. No, they're not going to attempt Turtle just yet. They will go out and secure the waves individually.
Again, IDNS playing a bit more over commitment, but again, it's working out for themselves. And look at Jason. The interesting fact about Jason is, in terms of mismatch against Fanny, he is not looking as the worst mismatch ever. In fact, he's actually turning the tides and dealing so much confusion, so much pressuring against that Fanny player. So it all comes down to execution-wise, and Jason being one of the, again, the threat using Balbon. I think Royals Royal Z will have to kind of figure this out on how to stop this Jason.
Okay, the game's a little bit
Oh,
slower.
hello with the backstab.
It's 1v3 under the tower. They should bring down, they're going to bring down the tower as fast as possible, and that's definitely going to be the right way to be doing it. Here we have 4 members now at mid as well, attempting to do the same thing. Does stun up in the end. The knockup is there, but not quite enough. Opting not to go in finally in the end. A kind of makes an appearance. Will push back LY4, but does get stunned up WQXD as well. As does come in with multiple heals, but not quite enough. Belmont's ulti does not find the right target in the end. LY4 does get taken out. This is multiple deaths now for him already. Belmont still wants to test his mettle against the rest of them. Sing needs to be cautious about this as he's spinning to winning, not quite being taken out. Really tanky on the side. Fanny's back up top, pushing at the bottom. Is also Hayabusa that's pushing away.
It's a great play by Louvre again. A bit of missed ultimate timing onto Jason's side, but then again, it's a really, you know, a window of opportunity for Louvre to come back and at least to win the team fight. Speaking of LY4's carry, it's a bit lackluster, but again, you can see from the itemization, carry is still getting her items. It's not much of a big deal like being under farm. It's decent farming, and perhaps she's going to add another weapon into the arsenal. And onto Louvre's side, they do have a decent build onto the particular hero kit. Hopefully, just hopefully, they are able to build up more.
Well, it's been a little bit of a back and forth game now, moving up for them. We are going to see that CZ here is definitely being able to deal that extra bit of damage is there. The double kill at the bottom part is there. But the mounting pressure is really being put on here. Oh, Royal ZY does find that. Angela is within there.
No.
The stun does not quite connect in the end. And the chase is still on. It looks like Sing will go down as well. So Rafael is the first attempt to go down. Mr. Wee needs to be cautious, but it's the wall does get thrown, so they should be able to stop the aggression moving forward as they start licking their wounds. We also are seeing that the top and bottom waves aren't exactly pushing onto either side, so somebody needs to take control of them as well.
The goal lead from the thousands has become into the hundreds as Team Louvre is chasing, continuing the hunt. However, they have to be really careful as Fanny is able to get out, escaping with a slither of health. And Team Louvre will try to defend this tower from being pressured in the mid lane. And again, this is actually a very good showing by Team Louvre. What a great defense play from themselves. You know, a great defensive play means, you know, you kind of stop that push onto the turrets or the lanes without sacrificing the members within your team. So they are doing it really well. And the goal lead has just cut down to at least 200 goal lead for IDNS. So that's a lot of huge difference. They are able to climb themselves back into the game.
The game is becoming closer. It's also becoming very sloppy in that sense. We have 2 towers each, you know, coming from both sides. So it is really important to see how well they take the next turrets moving out, because as the game goes on, Fanny's mobility will become the bigger factor of can they push out the side lanes as well.
Yep. And Royal Z will have to be careful of this gank. Unfortunately, he will not able to run away, so unfortunate news on IDNS. And there's a lot of poking around, hoping to get that first step of initiation. And oh my goodness, Kagura is coming in the bot, hopefully to get a team fight. And oh my, there's a lot of damage being done onto Louvre's side as Irritel will be the first to take down one of the members. Balmont will take out a second. I was about to say Baltimore, but again, this is so much damage caused towards Louvre. Fanny trying to stop that turret from falling down. Unfortunately, she will have to run away and
does
let
find
the
the hole in the
down.
wall in the head as well. So that's
lucky for her, actually.
Lucky for her. That's true. Also, the wall can't exactly cover the whole entire distance. So that will be good for them. Goal lead now to IDNS SG side, a slight one that's there. And this will also give them a little bit of significance in taking away the law that's here. Going to be no contest whatsoever. Louvre's going to be a little bit more difficult in the end. Belmont will secure it with his ultimate that's there. And throwing up the wall for additional protection will mean that IDNS SG is sitting pretty at this point. Fanny doing her job, pushing up to the top.
And again, Louvre have to realize that defense, playing defense or good defense alone isn't enough. You need to convert that defense into offense. Once you get a pick off, you know, you have to continue pushing the turrets up. You need to convert that defensive end into a good play or window opportunities to take at least more turrets out or control as many lanes or take the objectives. Unfortunately, IDNS, again, being one of the most dominant teams in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Malaysia and Singapore regular season, they have no, you know, literally they are not going to give out any room of error. As you can see, Royalty trying to run away and Louvre are being harassed out of their minds. There will be a trade kill coming on board from Hayabusa and Kagura, but again, Louvre, they do realize that this is a defensive effort that they have to do in order to stay in the game. Looking at that, IDNS are still continuing to push. They will take down one hero at a time, leaving only 2 heroes of Louvre alive. Enemy turret has been destroyed from Kagura. Fanny trying her very best to stop.
And it looks like
it's going to be a checkmate.
It might be able to. The Grok wall, unfortunately, stopping the team from advancing forward.
It was a bit of a blooper, but
a little bit.
Still a lot of damage.
But we are going to see that, you know, the siege cannons that are going to be pushing out. That's over there. While it might not be the very end right now, it is still a very clear 6,000 goal lead for them. It's also a 6 kills with lots of 6s coming out. That's for them. Can they stabilize the game? I would say this game for Louvre SG, they have definitely come back fighting. They have come back, you know, strong and been resilient about it. That's there. But we also see the IDNS SG is showing their prowess. They can be patient within the game and take it out. They've always been very heavily objective focused. We see
very
Lord,
aggressive.
we've seen Turtle, Lord all being taken. And knowing when to pull back has been a good strength of theirs. So will it be enough? Can Louvre SG mount another defense? Time will tell.
Time will tell indeed. And it's very surprising to see IDNS not going in for the win. You know, they are very confident they could just push it all the way to end the game, but they're going to take the time slowly, perhaps in and out of respect for Team Louvre, having that decent defense onto the side. However, they have to be careful here, try not to go around. I love how Louvre is trying to get control of jungle, getting more information for their team, but they have to be careful of the lurking heroes, especially Jason with that Balmon, very mobile, trying to run away here. And oh my goodness, Fanny a bit down, no, Carry is a bit down to half health. IDNS trying to gain control of the map, denying any map information for Team Louvre.
I like Hayabusa is pushing out there. He is backing at the right time. That is good. You know, making sure that the wave is out there, forcing Jason to make sure the next wave is being caught out. Here we are seeing that, you know, they are mounting the chase and it's pushing them further away. I do like this. Will Kagura, WQXD not quite finding the damage that's needed to stop it in the end, but Jason is there, still cable. Will it be enough? It looks like that additional distance will be enough to stop it out in the end. Akai does find that small pathway through, which means that his life will be alive. WQXD on the other side here, not quite being able to find out. Angela does pop in as well. Now Akai needs to jump away from this. WQXD is all the way on the inside there. Skyway almost being brought down. Not quite enough. Tower does get destroyed. Unfortunately, in the end, Fanny, whoa. Needs to be very cautious about that.
Yeah, she nearly got caught.
She nearly got caught out away, exactly.
And even though Louvre are still holding for themselves, but again, turrets don't respawn. Turrets are falling down like flies onto IDNS. IDNS is playing this game in their hands. They are trying to take out the turret, making sure that waves are in their favor, the lanes are in their favor. So if, let's say, Team Louvre aren't able to defend the rest, there are 2 other towers or turrets on the top lane, this could be another checkmate in the game. And not condemning Louvre whatsoever, they are playing the best defense so far from what I'm watching right now, but they could not convert into good offense. As IDNS, they will show no room of error, no room of mercy, taking down the Lord, again, heavily objective, aggressive.
I mean, they just go back, they have the map dominance, they have the control that's going on. They do have 7,000 goal lead already, you know, within their sights that's there. So Law just helps them push it out. It is a safer play to go as well. So this, LY4 being brought down there. Hayabusa explodes him. 0 to 379 miles per hour instantaneously.
Nice.
Still going up for more. Sig gets removed as well. Carries there. Godlike onto Kagura, but will it be enough? CZ will back away from it. WQXD is on the chase. Skyway is coming in now from the side as well. Fanny, you need to be cautious. Does find a wall in the end. Rock and a hard plays. Royal ZY finds a spanking in the end. Lord wants a piece of her as well, as WQXD will not find the additional damage that is needed. Back up in base. This is the final defense. This is Ministritas. That's going to be happening. Jason Cole does get brought down to about half health now already, as Royal ZY does keep jumping in. The ultimate does get thrown out, so this will buy time for them to take down Lord as it's happening. So Lord now removed from the gameplay. Defense is very good coming from Louvre SG. The shout calling is tip-top. They managed to hold. They managed to hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best Louvre performance I have ever seen on the defensive side. Again, so close of ending the team's heroes, but a lot of great moves done by WQXD to kind of juke out from there, leaving away with little health and coming back with the lifesteal. Again, credits to Louvre as well to hold their ground, you know, not ending the game so soon, trying to defend from the Lord, and they managed to do that with the advantage of members and that nice archive move.
Yes, that is right. The chat is wild with what's going on here. And still more action to be done. The tower does get taken on. WQXD almost been brought up by Royal ZY. Defending is being good, but is being stunned off in the end. Rafaela gets the kill. We also see on Immortality on Jason Cole that did get popped in the end. So with that, they potentially can bring Jason Cole down. That's there. Wow, wow.
It's gonna be tough. You have one more turret to defend before your main base.
I'm loving how Louvre SG is. I want to see this in every game with them.
I actually really like to see them play like this type of momentum, this type of tempo. But then
they're going in for more. A little bit more might be enough to take it in the end. But we are seeing IDNS SG being really crazy. That's over there. As the next wave does get taken down, that is all the turrets of the game being removed. It looks like this might be the very end. The stun does not come through. Skyway needs to be cautious about this. Will push it in the end.
That push!
Will it be enough? Fanny is there here. We are seeing that CZ now is going to chase it down. Carry gets one kill. Can Carry get more kills in the end? Mr. Weed needs to be cautious about this. Does get brought down relatively low. Hayabusa is there as well. WQXD almost being brought down. The chase is still going. Grok throws on the wall. But to stop away the team members or to stop them from dying on the other side. Carries back in base. The defense is still very, very strong coming up from the team. And they still hold on.
What a play by Louvre right there. I thought that was going to be checkmate from the moment that Fanny died, but again they are managed to hold their ground, and Archive coming out on time after that regeneration of HP managed to use his ultimate to push everyone into the turrets, splitting away their offense and causing confusion, which gives Louvre another day to survive. Perhaps trying to delay this fight, but again, the longer the game is, the attrition war begins. So IDNS might cause a mistake for their own, and Louvre might get this opportunity.
Exactly. The war of attrition is definitely there. The next Lord is up, and looking at all the Lords before this, Louvre didn't bother to even come and contest it. But now you're seeing them, being more aggressive. They did push out the bottom wave, then mid wave, and now the top wave as well. It's been good. The wall does get thrown down, but a little bit too early. That's going on there.
Archive just jumping around walls here. Sudo, I'd like to say that this could be anyone's game.
I don't think so. It's that far that they could be anyone's game. Now we also have that, Belmont is there, so Jason should be able to get it unless there's a miracle steal coming through in the end. Can they find it? Will it be good enough? There's two members that are there. It's almost in the end.
No!
Rafaela gets it. Louvre does get removed, so that's a Kai that's being taken. Now we're going to see Hayabusa. Will he manage to escape in the end? It looks like he will be able to. But the chase is finally back done. We are seeing, the immediate call for retreat back into the base. It is good and launching up for them. They still are going more in for this. This is great stuff coming up from them.
And Fanny is trying to withstand the lanes, trying to hope to get as much attention away from IDNS. Can Louvre continue this perfect defense Unfortunately, they don't have any more turrets left, and the main base is down to 40% of HP, make it 30%
They need to wait for Akai. Akai can be able to do that, but no, it's not going to be enough. They go in for the attempt in the end, and that is GG coming out. VWP, very well played on both sides of the teams there. It was a very close. There's going to be lots of highlights coming up from this match. WQXD definitely showing very high prowess. No deaths. That is a 706 Kagura that's over there. And we see Jason as well. No deaths, 306. Unfortunately, LY4 loses more stats. So we don't know how he's going to be in the final standings. We'll have to see how well that holds up. But I do want to get a special shout out and mention here to Louvre.
Again,
the lineup may not have been the most stellar or the most convincing that's out there, but the execution definitely showed a lot of improvement, and I want to see this happen more so. Right now, the next game coming up against